welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Shujatana and I make content related to beauty, makeup and lifestyle. And if you are interested, then please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell just next to it so that you don't miss any update. And now let's move on to this video. First of all, you guys have to tell me, how am I looking? Am I looking like the festive season is almost here? If yes, comment on yes, and I would know that yes, this is the festive season. We are almost into the festive season. All the festivals are going to come one after the another, and for that reason I am working really hard. I am creating beautiful looks for you all and also making suggestions video like this. Today in this particular video, you guys already know by the title, I would be sharing the best eyeshadow palettes with you all, and the best part and the catchy part of this video is I am going to share with you all 25 eyeshadow palettes. Like, that's a lot. So yeah, without much delay, we would move on to the video because I do have a lot of palettes to share, so I would move on really fast. So let's move on to the palettes now. So usually I start off with the affordable palettes and then I move on to the expensive one, but for this particular video I'm starting with the most expensive eyeshadow palettes, and these palettes are from the Myglamm Manish Malhotra range. This is the outer cardboard packaging and this is the actual product. Like, look how shiny and glossy and beautiful this looks. I'm always biased towards Manish Malhotra products, so you guys know my love for them already. So these are the palettes. They're priced at rupees 1850, which is quite a lot, but you can obviously get a lot of discounts if you're getting them from the Myglamm website. So I have two palettes with me right now. This is how the palettes looks like, and they also comes with a full-sized mirror along with it, which is a very good quality mirror. And these palettes are very handy, like 9 shades, and they have 4 variants in total. I will show you all 2 in this particular video. This one is in the shade, like in the variant Reverie, and this is like a pink themed palette, pink and purple. And also this one does have a duochromatic shade. Like, this one is looking like a white shade, but this is not a white shade. Let me share the swatch of this one with you all. Like, if I swatch it, you guys would be able to see the beautiful, okay, the swatch was very bad. Wait, look at that. You guys can see the shift of a little bit of purple in it. Like, look at that, purple and a little bit of silver, and also a lot of golden. So this one is a beautiful palette. You can definitely go for this one. The other variant that I have is called this one is called Swatching, and this one is a perfect festive palette. Actually, if you are not into much colorful eyeshadow palettes, then you must go for this one because this has all the basic shades and also have a lot of golden shades in it. The pigmentation of these palettes are just amazing. Like, if you're paying that much for a palette, you can expect the quality is supremely good and luxe. So you can definitely go for these palettes. I would suggest you all to go for this particular palette, the Soidi variant, because this is my personal favorite and this is perfect for festive season and all the occasions, Indian occasions and Indian festivals. So yeah, this is the next palette, and these were the palettes from Manish Malhotra Myglamm range, and these were the most expensive palettes that I had. And now I would move on to the next palette, which is from Mars, and this is from the Mars Jashne Shringar palette. Like, this is how the packaging looks like, and this is how this one comes out. This one is priced at rupees 599, but the best part is you get so many shades in there. This just fell. So look at that. This is actually a Jashne Shringar palette. Like, you can understand Jashan and Shringar. So this is a festive palette for sure. Just look at this beautiful palette. You guys, almost every shade in here. You get mattes, you get beautiful shimmers, you get beautiful glitters as well. Like, they do have a lot of glitter shades in here. The pigmentation is amazing and the palette is perfect because you get almost like a light gray shade, a dark gray shade, a black and a white as well. So this one is a palette that if you do not have any palette and if you get this particular palette, you would not even need any other palette. So you can definitely grab this one for this particular festive season and you're going to love it for sure. I love this one a lot, so you can definitely try this one. The next palettes that I have are from Nikake, and I said are because I do have a lot of them. Actually, I have only chosen 5 of them to show in this particular video, but I do own a lot more from Nikake, and even today I have this particular palette on my eyes. And if you want to see the tutorial of this one, you can go to my Instagram. It's already uploaded, I guess, and do let me know how am I looking. I said that in the beginning of the video, right? I'm saying it again. You need to tell me how am I looking in this particular look. So yeah, this is the palette. This is called the Sugar Plum palette from Nikake, and this is supremely pigmented. Like, all these palettes are supremely pigmented. This one is a pink themed palette. They have colored themed palette, which is also really good, and they have a yellow themed palette called the Oh Honey, and this particular green shade is like beautiful. You can use it on your inner corners as well. That looks beautiful, and all the gold shades just makes this palette one of the most beautiful one. Let me show the swatch of one shade to show you all the pigmentation. Like this is the shimmery shade, and this is like, look at that shine. This is so pigmented and buttery. Just look at that, the way it glided on. You guys can understand this is a beautiful palette, by the way. And after this I have the Lucky Charm palette. It's the green themed palette, and this is how this one looks like. Beautiful. You can go for this one as well. Now I have a blue themed palette. I know a lot of people love blue on their eyes, so you can definitely go for this palette. This one is called the Ocean Eyes, and oh my god, this is also stunning. And I also have a neutral themed palette known as Autumn Spice, and this is like a neutral kind of palette. If you are not much into colors, you can definitely go for this one, because this one does have a brown, light burnt orange shade, and also a little bit of nude kind of shade. This is not white, this is nude, by the way, and also beautiful golden shades that you can use during this festive season. So if you want to create basic eye looks, you can definitely go for a palette like this. These palettes are priced at rupees 600 to 700 rupees, and you can get much discount from everywhere. Like nikake palettes are usually available at much discount from all the websites, so you can definitely check them out. I love these palettes a lot. So the next palettes that I have are from Sugar Cosmetics, and these are the Sugar Blend the Rules eyeshadow palette, and these are priced at rupees, and these are priced at rupees 199 each, sorry 1199 each, like 1200 rupees for each palette. And I have them in two variants right now. I have the variant Flawless and the variant Fantasy. So this one is Fantasy. Just let me show it to you all. This is pretty, and this also comes with a full-sized mirror here, and along with that they also comes with a brush like this, and this brush is actually quite useful. Like you can actually use it. Like most of the times we the brushes that we get with palettes are not so useful, but this one is actually useful. So this is a very beautiful neutral themed palette. Like this has a little bit of mauve tones to it, and I love these mauve shades a lot, so you can definitely go for this one. The shades are mauve nude, warm bronze, rose gold, copper rose, deep plum, plum mauve, and all of that. So you can definitely go for this palette. The pigmentation of these palettes are decent. Like it is not supremely high, so if you are a beginner, you can definitely go for these palettes, because for beginners it's a little hard to work with very pigmented palettes. So you can definitely go for a palette like this, because the shimmers are also very soft and subtle and buttery. Like let me swatch of one shade with you all, like this. Look at that. You guys can see, like this is the darkest shade actually. So this is the Fantasy palette number 03, and the other one that I have is 01 called Flawless, and this one also comes with a brush and a full-sized mirror. And this is the palette. This one is a little bit of orangey warm themed palette. You can go for these as well if you like warm colors for your eyeshadow looks. They have beautiful champagne gold, bronze gold, copper, red copper, deep burgundy, earthy orange, cream, and coral shades in it. The shades are named beautifully, so it would be very helpful for beginners as well. So you can definitely go for sugar palettes as well. I love them a lot. The next palette that I have is from Makeup Revolution, and this one is one of the most beautiful colorful palette that you can get. This one is the Makeup Revolution Tummy Revolution Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette, and this one is priced at rupees, let me show the price. Just could not find the price anywhere in the outer cardboard packaging as well as the inner packaging. I don't know why is that happening. Like why is the price not there, or if I am missing it out, I don't know, but I will leave it on the screen so you guys already know what is the price of this palette. So yeah, this is how the palette opens, and this one comes with a full-sized mirror like this, and you guys can see my setup like that. But yeah, that's why we never show like mirrors. Like we always cover the mirror because you can see what is around, so you don't need to see that right now. So you just need to see the palette. So that's why influencers and creators like us always hide the mirror. That was like a secret that I gave out to you. So this is the palette, and this is beautiful. I already have the paper because I don't remove it. So this is how this one looks like. As you guys can see, it's a pretty palette, and the shades are very buttery soft, and the mattes are also really good and easily blendable. So you can definitely go for this one if you're looking for a nice colorful palette. Anyway, Makeup Revolution palettes are really good, so you can definitely try this one. Next, I have palettes from Swiss Beauty, and I almost own all the 9 pan palettes they have, like the ultimate shadow palettes, and I have chosen 2 to show you all in this particular video. The first one is this neutral palette, and this one is a nude palette which also has black in it, which is a great thing. So this is the palette. This one is in the shade variant 05, and this one is a pretty palette. You guys must have seen me using Swiss Beauty palettes all the time. They are so affordable. Like the price at rupees right now, previously they were priced lesser. Like right now I think the price at rupees 249 or like that. So yeah, that's about these palettes. You can definitely go for these palettes. And the other one that I have is the variant 01, and this one is also a pretty neutral palette. You can go for the colorful variants as well, but the neutral palettes are better than the colorful ones. That is what I feel. So yeah, I love them a lot. I use them all the time. I even use the brown shade that the palettes have. Like in this palette, this one is in the variant 03. I also have that, and I have hit the pan on this one like this, and I'm still using it because I love it so much. So that's how I love Swiss Beauty palettes. And specifically I feel 9 pan palettes are really amazing and handy to carry as well. So I always prefer 9 pan palettes a lot. So in this video also you guys would actually see a lot of 9 pan palettes. So those were the Swiss Beauty palettes, and right now I would move on to another 9 pan palette from the Pigment Beauty. And this is a gorgeous palette. I have also used this palette last year when I was creating some, I guess, wedding guest makeup look or something, and I was in love with this particular shade. This is so pretty. This particular shade is very pretty. So this is how the palette is, and these palettes are actually very soft and buttery, and so they also tends to break a little. Like when this palette was actually getting delivered to my location, thrice these palettes came broken, and I placed a refund, and then they replaced it, and a lot of things happened. But these palettes are very buttery and very smooth, but that is what happens with very smooth shimmer palettes. So definitely whenever you are buying these palettes, buy from a site that also works behind refunds and replacements, because this might came broken. But you need to try this palettes for sure. This one is in the variant Marine Cloud, and the color theme of this one is so pretty. Like this particular shade I would love to show you all. Like look at that. This is such a pretty shade. I love it. So this is the palette from Pigment Beauty, and this one is priced at rupees 599. You can definitely try this one as well. The next palette that I have is from the Lakme Absolute Infinity range, and this one is in the shade variant Midnight Magic, and this one is priced at rupees 995. The Lakme shadows are beautiful. I had no hope from Lakme palettes, but this has been sent to me by the brand, and by the time this has been sent to me, I started using it, and now you guys would see me using this palette so much because I love it. So this is how this one, I am hiding it because this also comes with a mirror, small mirror like this. So yeah, this is the shade of Midnight Magic, the shades that you will get, and these are pretty shades. The shades are very pigmented, the mattes are very decent. Even for regular eye looks, when I'm not doing anything, I use these 2 browns a lot on my crease, and I just go out and they stays for the whole day. So you can definitely go for these palettes. They comes in different variants as well, so you can definitely check them out as well. So that was all about the Lakme palette, and next I would move on to some elf palettes. I do have a lot of them, so let me show that to you all. If you haven't used elf palettes, then you need to use, because these are like the most smallest palettes I have. Like the Chotu palettes, they are Chotu palette in, and they perform like Bara Dhamaka, I can say that. So I have 5 with me right now. I actually have all of them, but yeah, I am showing only 5 to you all. So this one is in the shade Cream and Sugar, and yeah, this is the Cream and Sugar variant. The like, look at that reflection. Like you can see how beautiful those shimmer shades are. You guys can understand from here only. So this one was Cream and Sugar. The next one is called what is the shade name? Akai You, and this one is a blue themed palette. They have launched it recently, and I got them from the last Nika sale. I have shown it in my haul as well. So I haven't used this particular palette yet. And the other one I have is called Hot Jalapeno, and this one is a beautiful golden and green themed palette like this. And this one also I haven't used, but the shade range is beautiful and perfect for festive season as well. You can get this one for sure, but if you are more into neutral shades and everything, you need to go for this one. This one is in the variant Rose Water, and this is how the shade looks like. This one is so pretty. Like both these pinkish rose gold kind of shades are so pretty and looks beautiful on the eyes. Also does have a beautiful brown shimmery shade along with a nude shade like this. And the last one is this one, known as the what is the name of this one? This one is Carnival Candy. This one is Carnival Candy, and this one also has a beautiful blue in it. You can go for any of these palettes. These are priced at only rupees 350 rupees, and you can get them for buy one get one. All the palettes that I have from ELF, I have got them for a buy one get one. So for 350 rupees, you are basically getting 2 palettes, which is like a steal deal. So keep an eye on Nykaa, and whenever there's an buy one get one on ELF, definitely go for these palettes. So next, I do have some liquid eyeshadows, because if you are a beginner, you can just dab it on your eyes and you would be good to go. These are priced at rupees, I guess, 230-40, around that limit, around that price. So yeah, I have three shades with me right now. The first shade is called, so they have shade names and number both. The first one that I have is called 06 Molten Midnight. This one is like a beautiful grayish blackish shade that looks beautiful. Just look at that is stunning. I haven't used them for quite a long time. I just realized it. I don't know why, because I do have a lot of palettes, you guys can see, and I'm guilty about it, but yeah, that's my job. So I haven't used it for a really long time, but I would use them super soon. The second shade is called the Diamond Dust, and I'm almost over with them. Actually, I've used them a lot at some point of time. I was obsessed with them. So this one is in the shade, what did I tell, Diamond Dust. This one is a pretty silvery sort of shade, and the last shade that I have with me right now is called Smoky Storm. This one is my favorite actually. This one is a grayish silver shade with a little bit of coppery hint to it. I hope I could explain it to you, or just look at that and you guys would understand what I'm talking about. This, just look at that reflection. Like, this one changes color as you move. Like, whenever you will be like this, it would shift on your eyes and it would look really pretty. So you can definitely try these eyeshadows, because they are really pretty. And if you just buy one matte palette and also get one shimmer liquid eyeshadow, you are good to go. So you can definitely try them. The next one is this palette from Myglamm, and this one is in the variant Myglamm XOXO palette, and this is only one palette. Like, that doesn't have any other variant, and this also comes with a brush, which is like okayish. I didn't like it much, but yeah, it's a good thing that they're giving a brush along with it. And this one also comes with a full-sized mirror like this. And yeah, this is just a beautiful palette. This is best for gifting as well. Like, if you're gifting something to somebody who loves makeup during this festive season, you can go for this. The palettes are like, the shades are very, very buttery, shimmery, beautiful. I have a full review and swatch video and demo video on my channel as well. You can go and check it out. This whole XOXO range I have reviewed on my channel. But anyway, you guys don't watch my videos, so yeah, what do I even tell? So if you want to see the demo and swatch videos, so go and watch that. And this one is priced at rupees 699 and 9 shades. You're getting the quantity is 7.2 grams. It's a great deal actually. So you can definitely try this palette. And we are almost, like, now, no, not almost, we are almost here with the last palette for the day, and this one is from Mars. This one is the Mars All-Rounder palette, and this one is in the variant 01. This is a gorgeous palette, by the way. This has one shimmer shade, some beautiful pressed glitter shades, like not exactly glitter, but the glitters are like decent glitters. I hope I can make you all understand what I'm trying to say. And also this one is a multi-purpose palette. Like, these have 2 blush shades and 1 highlighter shade, and this one is also a highlighter shade, so you can use them as that as well. Also, you can use all the shades for your eyeshadow looks as well. I really like using these palettes, and I love this particular variant because this particular shade and this particular shade are my most favorite. And this also has a glitter shade in it. Let me share the swatch of this one with you all. Like, this is the glitter. I took a lot of it and I'm going to make a mess, I think, but no, yeah. So this is the glitter shade, and you guys can see this one is so pigmented, and you would not need any glitter glue to stick it onto your eyes, because this is the pressed glitter. So you can just take it and dab it on your eyelid and you would be good to go. So Mars also has other glitter palettes as well. You can check that out as well. So this was the last palette for the day. This one is priced at rupees 399. You can get it for sure. So I'm done with this particular recommendation video. I showed you all 25 palettes, like 25 palettes in a single video. You guys should be happy about it, yeah. Like, please let me know if you guys are happy about it, because I am happy that I could show 25 palettes to you all, and I do have a lot more palettes. Like, okay, that's a secret, let's not even get into that. So these were all about the eyeshadow palettes that you need to have in your collection. Like, not all of them, not like me, but yeah, you can choose what shades you're gravitating towards, what shades you use personally in your real life, and yeah, you can get them for sure. You guys are going to love it. All the palettes are tried and tested by me, and I love using them a lot. The pigmentation and everything are just top notch, and the prices are also quite decent, just except the Revolution palette and the Myglamm palettes, which are a little bit on the pricier side. All the other palettes are really affordable, so you can go for any of them. And do let me know if you guys find this video helpful, and if you did, do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends and family. That would mean a lot to me. You guys can follow me on my Instagram as well. I would put the link of my Instagram handle in the description below, so do check it out from there, and follow me on my Instagram as well. And I'm rushing through the video because the video just went really long, and I would be back with another episode of the Durga Puja series. Do let me know if you guys like this particular video, and also check out this particular tutorial as well. And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and lots of love. Bye.